Alright, welcome to a new Destiny 2 video where I am talking about, you might guess, Festival of the Lost, which just launched like 2 hours ago. I missed the first hour, I was busy, but now I am into it and doing these haunted lost sectors for manifested pages or whatever the hell's going on. There's some fun little narration from Glint. There's like kind of like a little ghost story, spooky story aspect to this. I think there's a few different. I think there's at least 3 different lost sectors that are now haunted from the playlist that you select with their own story, and they all spawn these new headless ones, these giant abyssal knight type things with flaming pumpkin heads. Because I don't know. I don't really know what the lore explanation is for Hive with pumpkin heads, but I'm gonna roll with it. That's fine. So we're going to the moon, I guess. The first one I did was... Where was it? I think it was in Nessus. I can't even remember, honestly. But they have little fun, spooky lights everywhere, and I am just mainly excited to not be running... Wait, I need to listen to the dialogue here. Some legends. Alright, well, I'll be playing this multiple times, so I can go back to it. Strange artifacts bidding. Wow, darkness lore, okay. As you can see, I am using my Aegir's Scepter Warlock build, which is a lot of fun. I switched to... No, I didn't switch to a sword. I was supposed to, but I forgot to. Because these Abyssal Knights spawn kind of right on top of you, and I feel like a sword is going to be better for that. I have my Lincoln Green, aka Jurassic Green, which does not have a very good role. This is like Frenzy Threat Detector or something, but it does feel good having this back again. I'll say. This does not have good reload, but I think there's some pretty good rolls of this somewhere, so I'm excited to get some of those and check it out. I'm not loving it being an energy one, but I guess it does actually work for this build pretty well. So the way this works is you go to these lost sectors, and then there are going to be... Uh-oh, what happened to our guy? They're going to be little spawn points. At least I think this is the way they all work. I've only done one, so hopefully they're not all different. I'm about to sound like an idiot. But I think you go stand on the little summoning things. Yeah, you do. And then those, in turn, spawn Abyssal Knights that are now the headless ones. And you kill those. For each of those you kill, I think you're able to manifest a page. Pages come from doing playlist activities, but the most efficient way to farm them appears to be... Yeah, let's see if this works. Boop. Yep, that's pretty good. I need some more sword ammo, but generally speaking, yes, that is pretty good. Pages come from all activities, but public events seem to be the fastest way to get them. And then once you defeat a certain number of these bosses, you will be able to complete the whole lost sector by killing one final boss, and then converting those pages into actual pages that are part of this grand book. You have to put them in for Eva. I believe they're lore pages. They seem to unlock lore once you get them, but at a level... Whoa, I didn't know you had a huge shield like that. That's pretty fun. Seem to be at a level that are a little bit more intense. Like there's like 20 of these pages or something, I think. That's a little more intense than your typical lore page, and like they're kind of like haunted ghost stories from Destiny lore and stuff. I haven't actually looked through them yet, but I'm excited to kind of do that once I get a few more. I think I've only unlocked 1 or 2, so I was going to wait till I unlocked at least a couple, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, swords are definitely the play here. Swords with Relentless Strike, and this is... I could probably even put on the Charge with Light sword mods, but I don't know, this seems to be working out pretty well. I had rockets on in my first one, and this is just way too close quarters for that when they spawn instantly on top of you, so not what I would recommend for sure. I can also do my fun supercharge thing here. Actually, I don't have really a ton of ammo for this, but there are a lot of explodey things that spawn in these, I've noticed. We'll see. Alright, so how fast does this melt them? Yeah, this is still pretty good too, but I think I'd rather save this for mob clearing. Did I pause that? Yeah, okay. And keep my sword for boss clearing and stuff like that. And I am already losing track of my teammates. Sorry guys, I am coming. These are pretty long. It's like a 4-minute timer until you fight the boss, and you're just supposed to kind of kill as many of these as you can within that time. There does not appear to be a way to extend your time like there was with the haunted forest, but that's fine. I think this is, it's kind of long enough as is. There's 4 minutes, and then there's a boss phase where you have to get through an immune shield that takes even longer. You have to kill a bunch more knights, and we will, I think it converts all the pages. I got 21 pages, because if you go to Mara, and if you turn in your Ascendant Lens from last Festival of the Lost, you get 3 Jurassic Green weapons, you get 21 pages, and I think an Enhancement Prism. So that's like a fun little thing that they used, bringing back that thing. If you saved it all this time, I think you would have had to have it in your inventory to actually turn it in. I don't know if you could have just participated in last festival. I don't think that's how it works. But I'm happy they use that. I heard a rumor that they were going to use it for something like a year ago. They already had this planned for a very long time ago, apparently. So I'm glad to see them actually do something with that. When I saw she had a quest, I'm like, oh, it's going to be a whole quest, awesome. And it's not really. You just kind of turn it in. What the hell just happened? Did I just get teleported? That was very confusing. But that was a very fun callback to last year. I do not miss the forest. I just think that there was too many years of that, and I'm ready to move on. This, obviously, I can see it getting probably repetitive at some point, and yet, what do you expect? All the EAZ gets repetitive, the Infinite Forest, or the Haunted Forest gets repetitive. That is not unusual. That's just something you're going to see here. This Pulse does feel pretty good, from what I can tell. I don't know what the actual rolls are, but I love rapid fire pulse rifles. Sorry, I'm like totally ditching my team here because I'm not paying attention. And we will see how this stacks up to like Darkest Before and stuff in Crucible. That's been my favorite Crucible weapon for most of this season, ever since I got the new version. And I'm curious to see I haven't looked up the light GG rolls in this yet, but yeah, okay. Swords are definitely the play here. I would definitely recommend swords for this. I'll probably write like a strategy article tomorrow, like 5 things you should have known. Number 1, do public events for pages. Do the Mara quest for 21 pages. All right, so we're done. Is 9 the max? Do they just stop spawning? Guess we'll find out. All right, who's it going to be? Is it an ogre? No, it's a witch. Come here. Come here. Where'd it go? Come on. Where's the health bar? Oh, my mic is blocking the health bar. All right, so now it goes immune, and you have to spawn bosses that you kill. Uh-oh, that guy's a rocket launcher. He's definitely going to blow himself up, isn't he? Okay. Whoops, I did not even mean to super, but let's just roll with it. A lot of supers going on. Alright. So these are the Hobgoblin Explosive Pumpkin charges that have a huge range on them, so be very careful when using those. Alright, I think if you hit all 3, like it will definitely kill the shield. The last boss I was using him on like kept surviving with like barely any health or barely any shield left, so I think we screwed something up. I think if you miss, you're just sort of screwed. Where are we going? We're going to A? Okay, we only need 1 of these, so it should be fine. Get out of here. I'm just gonna freeze this. Yeah, do not recommend really anything explosive here because you're going to be constantly mobbed by guys. Hit. Did I just screw that up? Did I miss? No, I think I'd hit. Okay. So, now we're done. This one didn't take as long as last time because we didn't screw up the bomb throwing. I think people are going to take some getting used to that because I think some people were like using them on the mobs and stuff. Where did oh, okay. Keep losing track of everything. Alright, and she's dead. Now you go over to this chest and you convert your manifested pages. I really like the spooky decorations here. They're pretty fun. Old festival weapons are dropping. As you can see, I did not get a Lincoln Green. Sorry, Jurassic Green. I'm assuming I can drop from these chests. I just... so I converted 8 pages. That might be the max, I think. Because I had like 20 plus pages available. And then you go to Eva, and you turn those in, get more lore, and then I think there's 20, 30 pages total. And then that's kind of the end of the events. And then you do the special... achievements and stuff to get some bonus things, which a shader you can get. There is this emblem, which you get for just doing the normal quest. That's a pretty cool emblem. I like that. And then, of course, there are the items in the store, which are a ton of fun. We have... Wait, what is this? Emote? Okay, I haven't even looked at all these yet. Oh, this is the David S. Pumpkins one. That's pretty fun. Finisher... Drift... Okay, I gotta buy that. That was really good. This moth ship I'm definitely going to buy. That's really fun. The very clear Savathun reference. Some people are also saying this is Mothra, like from Godzilla, because we almost got a Godzilla costume, but we did the dinosaurs instead. Dinosaur armor is going to be a must-buy. I just haven't picked it up yet. Triceratops is probably the worst one for the Warlock. The other ones are T-Rex and Velociraptor, so they're cooler, and yet definitely going to pick up all three of those. I saw somewhere that there was like a spider. Yeah, okay, here it is. That is horrifying. What? They're gonna have like an in-game warning now that once they have this. Yeah, that's crazy. So all of this stuff apparently is going to be on sale for Bright Dust eventually. What is this? This is like spooky mad scientist thing. That doesn't look very scary, but and so everything except the finisher will be Bright Dust eventually. Oh, I forgot to buy this forever ago. I'm definitely gonna buy it this time. So this is a pretty good selection, I think. Got some new masks if you want those. We have the penguin mask. We have the Honk Moon ornaments, which I don't know where that is. I think Eva might be selling it. And I don't know. I'm pretty impressed. I'm just glad this got a refresh, honestly. Like, I am so sick of the Haunted Forest at this point that I got a horror story too. Killing Wind Demolitionist horror story. That's not terrible. Mulligan Unrelenting Braytech Werewolf. That is terrible. So I'm getting rid of that. The number, I don't think I've ever had a good number roll. I don't think it can roll anything good. But I'm just glad they're mixing it up a little bit. Obviously, this is something that can get repetitive in time, and yet I'm just so tired of 3 years of Haunted Forest. I don't even care, and I'm fully on board with trying something new in these haunted sectors, even if there's only 3 of them. They seem pretty fun. I believe that this will be worth farming at least for a good Jurassic Green roll. This is my subsistence multi-kill, and then I have this is actually probably better Threat Detector Frenzy for the Lost Sector, given that I'm always surrounded by enemies, but I don't, there's like heating up. I think you get heating up Frenzy. Evie is hacking up a storm over there for some reason, but so I will be going until I get a good roll of this, and we'll see what happens, but that's all I got for now. My initial impressions here, which are positive. I think they did a great job with the cosmetics, and the new event seems fun. I'm going to read some of the lore pages to see if there's anything very interesting in those, and I'll probably do a separate video on the whole book thing eventually. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.